Hey guys, it's Red Rockstar. So as soon as I got home today, I went online and I looked up the Hunger Games trailer because like it feels like everybody at my school has seen it except me. So I looked up the Hunger Games trailer and oh my god, it looks so good. I love the first book, and so far I'm liking the second book. I'm only on chapter 3 and I don't have access to the book anymore. I'd have to get it from the library, like the library, and I don't like doing that. So I have to find somebody else who has it. And anyway, so like, oh my god, that was so good because I'm I'm not very happy with how they casted Katniss. I don't think, no offense to whoever plays her, can't think of her name. Whatever. Whoever plays Katniss in the movie, she's just not how I pictured her. She's too tall. She's too grown up. I pictured her more just like, that's just not how I pictured her. And anyway, she's too tall, I believe. In my opinion, she's too tall. But other than that, everything seems fine. I mean, none of the characters like feel like how I would have thought they would be. Because this is the first book that I've ever read before the movie came out. Well, actually, no, not really. This is the first book. Well, yeah, it is because the movie isn't out yet. But I mean, the trailers and people knew that the movie was coming out before I read the books, before I even thought about reading the books. This is the first movie. This is the first book that I've actually like. I didn't know what the characters looked like before I read the book. So, like, I didn't know how the characters look in the movie before I read the book. So, like, because I read all the Harry Potter books after I saw Deathly Hallows Part 1 and before I saw the Part 2 of it. So by the time I started the books, I knew exactly. I knew the characters looked in my head how they did in the movies, of course. But I started the book before I saw the movie, or before I saw the trailer for the movie. So it's kind of cool. I feel like a reader now, like majorly. I'm not a big reader, but I'm not very happy. I'm not a big fan of the casting, like how they cast people, because they're just not how I thought they'd be. Really, I pictured Katniss because um whoever chick who plays Katniss, I can't think of her name. Whatever. She had like really dark brown hair, and I pictured her more of like a light brown, like definitely brown hair, but like light brownish. Not light brown, but like. Did I have anything in my room the color I was thinking? Apparently not. That's confusing. Not like but like yeah. This is more of a dirty blonde color, I guess, but so like no here. Like this brown. No, it's still flipping bright. But like, not like I don't know. Just like a lighter brown, like I don't know. But like not like chocolate brown like her hair is. It's like almost black. Actually, it might be black. I'm not sure, but I pictured it more as brown, just flat brown, and it kind of bugs me. Because whatever. I'm sure I'll. Like I love how the movie looks like it's turning out, or how the movie looks like it looks. Um, it looks so good. Cause I mean, Katniss is like running, and then like the fire pops up, and then she runs the other way, and the fire like chasing her, and then, oh, and then like she runs out of the forest with her bow. Oh my god, it was. Then when Ethel is like at the beginning, she's all like I think that's how her name is, Ethel. I'm not sure. The weird chick who at the reading said the names. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But she like is reaching in the bowl. The bowl is not how I pictured it either, or the ball. Is it a ball or a bowl? Does it say in the book? I don't have the book with me right now, so I don't know. But anyway, like I pictured it more of like, because it takes place in the future, so yeah, it doesn't take place like 200 years in the future. not 200 years, but it takes place in the future when like North America is not even around anymore. Because they've got like hovercrafts, and like when there's like a dead body, they've got the hovercrafts that comes, and yeah, it looks so good. Like, oh my god, I cannot wait to see it. And then like the people, when like Ethel reads the name, that's, I guess that like the actual reading in itself is kind of how I pictured it. Like, yeah, because then like she reads out Prim's name. Ethel reads. I'm just gonna call her Ethel. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but like Ethel reads out Prim's name, and then she goes. Katniss does. I volunteer. I volunteer as tribute. I'm like, oh my god, they captured that like perfectly. So yeah, and then yeah, I like that. And then everybody's just like, signed from the district. But it looked like Prim handed her the button with the Mockingjay on it. It looked like Prim handed her that button, but it wasn't Prim. Because, I mean, it looks like Prim, and then she goes and kisses her on the forehead. But it wasn't Prim that hands it to her. It was that snob from their school. Wasn't it? I don't know. I haven't read that part of the book in a while. It was like at the beginning of the book-ish. Yeah, that part was like at the beginning of the book, and I don't remember it very much now. Well, it was more towards the middle of the book, I guess. Oh, whatever. They spent, because I was expecting like the Hunger Games actually to be like in the second chapter, but no, it's part 2 of the first book. Like, oh my god, it's so funny. Because I'm sitting there reading the book, sitting next to my Mickey Mouse stuffed animal that I have in my bedroom, and I'm sitting there reading the book, and then like they're at the Capitol, they're on the train, they're at the Capitol, they're training. I'm like, oh my god, how long until the flippin' games start? I want to see the games. I want to read the games. I want to know more about that part. But finally, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm almost halfway through the flippin' book. I said flippin' a lot. Holy crap! I'm almost halfway through the flippin' book. When are the games gonna start? And then turn the page. Part 2, the games. Oh, and at the part when like Katniss is in like the tube thingy and she's going up to the arena, I'm like, wow, not a bad job. I don't remember, but did she actually go up on a tube thingy like that? I can't quite remember. I'm excited for this. I really am. I feel it's gonna be like another Harry Potter type thing, like how the books are definitely better, but like the movies are pretty close to the book. Like they include a lot of the actual movie events. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So, I only read 2 book series. No, it's a lie. I've read 3. Actually, no, I have read 2. Technically, I've only read 1. I've read the Harry Potter series. I'm not done with the Hunger Games, but I will read that one. Finish that one. And in like second or third grade, I read like Sarah Tall and Plain. That was actually read to me though, so I'm not even gonna count that one. And I don't remember anything that happened. I'm excited. I don't know. I said I'm excited like 5 times already. Like, I am. I'm truly freaking excited. I'm like freaking out as I'm freaking excited. Can't stop thinking about that. And then, oh, so good. And then, I want to see how they handle her and Rue. I really do. I want to see how, like, they do that part and how, oh, if they include the wasp nest. The Tracker Jacker's Nest. That falling on the careers. Ooh. I want to read that. God, it was such a good book. And I really hope that if this movie turns out well, then if this movie turns out good, even if it doesn't turn out good, I want them to actually like finish the series, like make a Catching Fire movie and a Mockingjay movie, because with the Last Airbender, that movie sucked. It did. No offense to anybody who actually liked the movie or the writer of the movie, it sucked though. I hated it. Because I watched the series, like the cartoon series, actually, and Our School is Lemon watched it too, and like then the movie we heard the movie was coming out. We're like, oh my god, dude, they're actually making a movie. They're making a movie out of that. Now it's like a little cartoon movie, like actual like real casting people movie. I was so excited, and then I took Our School's Lemon to it for her birthday. Like I got tickets for her birthday, and we went because it was like opening day. It was on her birthday. We went. Oh my god, it wasn't funny. Because the series is like funny and they're joking around and stuff. It just wasn't. They changed the names back to the Asian names. It wasn't good. I didn't like it. And they just stopped it there. And I'm like, no, dude. Because it takes a little while for movies to come out. But seriously. And that was, what, 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago? That movie just sucked. Almost 2 years. But a little over a year ago. It was over a year ago. Oh my god, that movie just sucked. But like, they're probably not gonna make another movie because they just got such bad ratings on it. I'm guessing because it wasn't anything like people thought it was gonna be. It was just dumb. But so I think if you are making a movie about a series, because it was only on book one. It was only on book one, Water. So I think they should listen to everybody who said it should be funnier, and then make the Earth movie and make it like the movie for book 2, Earth. But no, they don't. Sorry, it got darker. Like my computer got darker, and then I moved the thingy, and it was like slow, so I could still see the dark on my face, and it looked a lot better. If this movie turns out horrible, I believe they should listen to the readers, or like the people that have read the book and how they think the movie should be, and then listen to them and try to make it like that. God, that movie was so good. I loved it. Or that book was so good. Not that movie. The movie hasn't come out yet. And the other movie I was talking about sucked. I love the book. It was good. So I want to finish the series, and then I want to reread the book. I'm gonna finish the series, and then I want to see the first movie, of course. I'm so excited for that movie. I need to finish the series. I don't have Catching Fire though. My hair's really I can't get over that trailer when like they're at the reaping, and then that Primrose and the Dean, and then Prim's like walking up, scared out of her little mind, and then Katniss like runs up, and like the guards are like blocking her, and she's all like, and she's through. Like, she's not saying it, but she's like trying to get through, and then they push her back. She's like, I volunteer. Like she didn't even mean to say it, and then she pushes, like, they let her aside, and she's like, I volunteer as tribute. I'm like, oh, because that was a huge part of the book, of course. Oh. Yeah, that was a huge part in the book, because that's how Katniss gets to the games instead of Prim. It's good. Good book. So yeah, this is gonna end in like 10 seconds, because I'm out of time. So, read The Hunger Games. Tell me what you think. Don't spoil anything for me, though, because I haven't read the last 2 books. So, bye! Oh, it can go longer than 15 minutes now? Interesting. I didn't know that. Well, I've got nothing to say anymore, so bye.